Hey guys, this is Full of Stuffing Incorporated, and I want to talk about this current format right now. And honestly, it's pretty good, I must say. Quite a bit of variety, quite a bit of innovation happening with each deck, like Orcus, Salamangreat, Thunder Dragons in all of its many forms, Sky Strikers. But, yeah, balance is going to come eventually. And yes, I'm going to acknowledge there was a quick update on the ban list regarding the whole, oh, it's not going to happen around this time. It's probably going to happen later April, which I'm fine with because this format's not really in a bad spot right now. But with that being said, I'm not going to say this format's perfect. In fact, there's a decent amount of problems I do want to address in this video. So, yeah, I'm about to go ahead and go over those now because this is more or less a balanced discussion and a prediction, but also I do want to compliment how each deck can contribute to this whole format. So, yeah, I'm going to give you my current predictions on the ban list. So, if I'm talking about banned, we can't talk about cards getting banned without talking about Bard and Azathoth and the rank up. Now, those three, I think most people can agree that the rank up is probably the worst of it. Leaving the rank up in the game, it just wouldn't really do any good for us, okay? We have Rusty Bard East, which is an easy way to get to the rank up, but that's kind of just pulling a tooth as opposed to just killing the thing in general. Like, really, rank up magic, Phantom Knight's magic launch, whatever the heck it's called, the card itself is a huge issue. I mean, cards like Silent Boost can still search it, Dark Warrior can still get to it easy. Like, there's just so many ways that they can access the rank up without Bard that's not even funny. And Azathoth's not really that problem of a card if you can't make it on your opponent's turn, so I feel like it's completely fair, because with Azathoth being summoned on your turn, it just stops him for the rest of the turn. Like, it's not like it comes out in the beginning of your turn or anything. They still have to set up the Azathoth with a Nyarla in the Esther deck to waste the space on. So yeah, I do feel like that the rank up should go, because even without Azathoth, Orcus could still make True King of all Calamities in the future, and I've seen Lunalite plays that led to an Azathoth, or Kali Yuga, or Ultimate Falcon of all things. Like, it's just it's just not fair. Just to get rid of the rank up. We can keep Bard in the game because Bard, it just leads to another level 4 or leads to 2 negates with Fog Blades. I feel like the card's fair in that regard. And also a couple more cards that kind of go hand in hand with these issues is really Phantom Skyblaster and Summon Sorceress. Because, like, my goodness. Like, Phantom Skyblaster is pretty much an offensive scapegoat. The card is insane. Like, whenever I play it in Orcus, like, yes, I do play Orcus and it's a really fun deck for me. But I must say, the card is ridiculous. I mean, even if you don't have your proper field set up, it's still a full Orcus combo by itself. Like, it doesn't require you to play Garnet, like Neospace Connector. I mean, granted, Aqua Dolphin can be argued whether if it's a Garnet or not. But regardless, this card is pretty much a Garnet-less, like, just, it's a full Orcus combo. Like, you can, like, with the Trickstar engine, you have to run the risk of drawing into Korribane, but at the same time, it grants you so much mileage if you can draw Reincarnation. Phantom Skyblaster doesn't have those problems, and then some. Because he can be playing Dangerous Thunder Dragon, he can be playing Orcus. There are playing decks that can play it that makes a lot of decks more viable than they should be, honestly. But still, I do think that Phantom Skyblaster should be banned, but Summon Sorceress also should be too, because the card, it's going to be a problem in the future, especially when Needle Fiber comes out. I mean, have you guys ever seen a replay on YouTube and you just see, no, Crystal Needle Fiber and Summon Sorceress, that's very innovative, right? Yeah, this is coming from a Zephyr player, okay? Just coming from a Zephyr player, I really love my innovation. I really love my new things, alright? So yeah, like, yeah, I don't want to make people be more critical, like, you know, the game kind of has to evolve somewhere, right? Like, I don't want to kill every single meta deck. In fact, like, I got a minor hiss of Sky Striker too, because for as long as it's been around, I do think it needs some kind of nerf to make it less apparent. But, you know, that's just me. Like, Summon Sorceress and Phantom Skyblaster just doesn't support good future card design. So yeah, I do feel like that those do need to get banned. And as far as hits the Sky Striker, I do feel like that multi-roll does need to go to 1, along with Kagari, and probably semi-limit Engage too, because, like, come on, the deck's been around for quite a long time, and they're still doing very well in the OCG despite their many hits, like Widow Anchor to 2, Kagari to 1, and Engage to 2. Like, come on, it wouldn't hurt too much to give it a few extra nerfs, because I do feel like that's way too control-based. Like, the deck isn't oppressive. Like, it's not Azathoth Turbo, okay? It's not like, you have to waste more resources on a Widowmaker to even try to get extra mileage off your stuff, you know? So yeah, I do feel like the Sky Striker is a fair deck at its core. I do feel like it does need a nerf because of how often it comes up. Like, such a wide toolbox in so many ways to access it, and the resource pool that it has is pretty nutty. So, yeah, I do feel like that Sky Striker does need to get hit in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like my way is the best way of doing it, but some people can disagree. We have room for discussion here. And now let's talk about Danger Thunder Dragon. There are so many ways to hit this deck, it's not even funny. I mean, you can hit Colossus to 1 or 2, I'd probably say 2, just because going into 3 is a bit ridiculous, especially if you can make a rank 8. After that, like, my goodness. Then also, there are other ways that they can just break and make boards. So, like, multiple Saryujas, like, really? Yeah, putting Saryuja 1 here. But also, I feel like the dangers themselves can be hit, like hitting Nessie to 1, hitting Jackalope or Tsuchinoko to 1, or just ban Tsuchinoko, I don't know, but just the ultimate end game with the dangers is to get the monsters in the field in the first place and getting the extra bonus effects, as opposed to just, for their discard effects, I mean, I would say a card like Danger Mothman is a balanced danger card. I know that's insane to think about, right? But yeah, I do feel like the Danger Mothman is one of the more fair danger monsters. In fact, I feel like that should have been the height of the deck's advantage states, okay? And also, I don't think we should hit the Guard Dragons in this list just because they just came out. But I do feel like the Dark Matter also needs to get banned just because of how ridiculous it is. I mean, sending Eclipse Wyvern, sending Destrudo, sending freaking Diablos or something. Like, there's just so much ridiculous crap it can send, like Arcbrave and Amorphous Goliath. I know Blue Eyes did it before, but my gosh, Crusadia Guard Dragons do it so much more consistently. It's outright insane. And I'm pretty sure I didn't even tackle all the avenues, but this is more of a ramble than anything else, honestly. And I really like my rambles, so here you go. But, yeah, if we can continue on to Salamandrates, I don't think they should get hit. I mean, I guess it's because they came out only a month ago. Like, they're not that, like, in the grand scheme of things, they're not horrible for the game. In fact, they only improved, I mean, the ease of access it has, like, just a naturally low ceiling, but a deck that can recur so much and go off on the second turn that it has, or the outright OTK or FTK the deck can use, like with Fusion of Fire. It's actually pretty insane, but Salamandrates aren't the worst thing for the game. I would argue that they helped the game more than it hurt it. That's why I wouldn't want it to get hit, but I do feel like that Lady Diva could get hit, just because, it's a consistency card. I don't feel like any of the core Salamandrate cards should get hit yet, which is why I'm just not going to do too much to them, but hitting Lady Debug would help. But also banning Artifact Scythe too, just because, well, Floodgates are never fun, right? And also, I do feel like that the back row decks do need to get buffed in some way. So I feel like that, I don't know, Red Reboot maybe needs to get banned. I mean, you guys can try to argue with me that it shouldn't be, because, like, there are so many back row decks that are struggling right now. Which is why I'm saying that it should go and just get banned, just because it just outright kills the deck. We have enough back row hate in the game as is, like Twin Twister, like evenly matched. And Red Reboot's easily the worst for them, because, like, how can Altergeist compete, okay? Like, as much as I hate playing against Altergeist, the deck has been kind of getting the shafts lately, mostly because the side decks just outright oppress the deck. I mean, like, this is just me trying to be fair to them. Like, for me, Guru controls just a better Altergeist right now because of all the hand traps it can run. The sheer lack of needing to go first as much as Altergeist need to. I mean, as much a pain as Guru is at going first. Going second for them is really hard too. But at the same time, they rely on their hand traps, as opposed to just having, like, a bunch of trap cards, as much as Altergeist anyway. Because, like, come on. We have Ash, Veiler, Droll, and Lockbird if you wanted to, Ghost Bell with targets. Like, this, there are just so many things that Guru Control does better than Altergeist. I feel like the Altergeist do need to get buffed in some way. Even though I do feel like that, Altergeist Multifaker can probably get hit in the next list just to balance it out. But I do feel like that the deck does need a buff in some way. And also an obligatory mention to Danglong, first of the Yang Zing. Bring that back, please. Bring it back. You have Christian Neil Fiber in the OCG, and Danglong is at 3, but it's banned here, and we don't have Christian Neil Fiber. Are you kidding me? But seriously, though, I do hope you guys enjoyed this little ramble that I just had about the ban list. I mean, I know I haven't been uploading a lot lately, but it's mostly because, like, you know, life's happening, and I'm just deciding, hey, maybe let's try to tackle new avenues and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys like it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, join the fight for Army, and together we will beat the meta. Talk to you guys next time, and hopefully we will have more videos in the future, because I'm sure I will, and I think I will upload more often. But until then, take care of yourselves.